All right, we are live. What is going on, my friends? This is your boy Dan DiBiase. Welcome to another Thermonuclear Thursday. Getting better and better at pronouncing that. And I want to welcome everybody from the some really awesome information for you tonight. Going to make this quite brief for you this evening. So grab in some paper, something to jot down some notes. Go ahead and grab yourself a nice tasty beverage so you can stay hydrated. And let's get ready to learn and have some fun. So I'm going to get right into it tonight. If there's anybody that wants to jump out, let me know, and I'd be more than happy to pull you up. But I have some cool content this evening that I think can help anybody at any level. And we usually have people from all different levels on this particular hangout. So whether you're somebody who's brand new or if you're somebody who's a pro, this can apply to what you do. I think it can help you. It helped me in my business. When I started doing it, it really increased not only my sales and my numbers, but it increased the power of my relationships. You know, one of those things, it's kind of like an intangible. It's kind of like an intangible, right? An intangible is kind of like the immeasurable stat. It's like if you're into sports and you enjoy watching sports or tracking any kind of professional athletes and anything that they do. I know a big thing is like fantasy baseball and fantasy football is like a big thing these days, right? And all that really translates into breaking down the statistics, the measurable statistics of the players on the field, and then going ahead and really creating like a scoring system based around those measurable statistics, right? And what we need to remember about the fantasy sports, regardless of what you think of them, whether you're like a sports purist or not, really doesn't matter to me. But you need to remember it's a fantasy. It's not the actual game. Okay, I'm sure it can be just as competitive and quite competitive for those who play it. However, in the real game, the one that's played on the actual field or the court or the rink, if you're a hockey person like me, is measured in more than just the statistics, right? At the end of the day, the score is what counts, but that score is generally everything that happens on that field, court, rink, whatever, and more than just like steals and hits and tackles and touchdowns, even is all the little things in between, the intangibles. And it's of my opinion that those intangibles, not measurable on the stat sheet, are just as important, if not more so, than the things that are measurable on the stat sheet. And they're very often overlooked because they're not measured on the statistics, right? And the thing that I'm going to talk about this evening is something that is a total intangible that anyone can do regardless of your level. Now, if you're a pro member, right, you have the mentors and you have the mentor coaching program working for you, right? Which is great. I mean, that's fantastic. And if you're not a pro member, you should be a pro member. So you're going to want to upgrade right away, right now. Right now, we have a $1 trial to at least try the you should be a full pro member and beyond. I mean, really, you should have your black membership if you're serious. If you don't have your black membership, I don't know what you're doing. But nonetheless, even if you're not a pro member, this can be applied. Okay, this can be applied literally at the basic level. You bring people in, you can teach them to do this from nothing, literally, and that is a simple hello, a simple welcome to the team, right? Even if you have the coaches working for you. And here's why. This business, if you haven't figured it out by now, we're going to teach you how to, press a couple of buttons on your keyboard, set up 2 websites, and, click your feet together, and then just money's going to start getting dumped into your bank account for nothing. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. It can get to a point where it really can feel like that at times, believe me, and it really feels good when you're out at the beach or out to dinner or wake up in the morning and there's sales just boom, boom, boom on your cell phone, right? Which is great. However, it takes work to get to that level, and to sustain that level and continue that level takes work as well. So even if you're somebody who's on this hangout right now and you're generating sales quite often, you're getting those notifications all the time, I got news for you. If you take your foot off the gas in your business, you're not going to see as many sales as you're seeing today. Okay. And if you stop completely and you get out of the vehicle, you're not going to see any sales at all. Okay. Everything is momentum. It builds kind of slowly and then it just gains momentum. And as you continue to drive the force behind it, you're going to continue to build momentum. You're going to continue to build the business. Okay. Now, this business is a people business. That's what it's about. Okay. Hence the term, and controversial, non-controversial, network marketing. Okay, I like to use the term, and the reason why I like to use the term is it's a business based on networks of individuals. Okay, your network is the people that you build into it, which is the reason why I like to connect with the people as much as I possibly can on a personal level. Now, don't get me wrong, every single person's business, everybody on this hangout right now, and everybody that you bring to your personal business, all of them are responsible in the end for their own business completely. It's a business of individuals, right? Connected via networks. The stronger you make those connections, though, the more powerful not only your business gets, but the whole entire business itself, not just in iPads, the whole industry. When we have different people from different teams working with each other, that works to strengthen the power of this business. Unlike any other business, this is abundantly clear in this industry. So your relationships with the people that you work with is key, because the people Starbucks having a good relationship with Dunkin' Donuts, right? You ever notice, like, a lot of times there's a Starbucks on one corner and then a Dunkin' Donuts opens up on the next corner, or vice versa? Or maybe you have a place in your town where there's a bunch of automobile dealerships, right? And you're like, why are all these auto dealerships here together? Well, it's simple. It's because they have a thing called friendly competition together via the network. You see, every automobile dealership would love it if everybody went and just bought their cars, right? If I'm the guy who owns BMW, I would love it if everybody comes in and buys my BMWs, right? But the fact of the matter is that we know the case. And people having selections is really what makes the industry powerful as a whole. But these businesses open up next to each other, these dealerships, because what they do is they create a place where everyone can go if they want to buy a car. Same goes for a cup of coffee. Same goes for a McDonald's and a Burger King. You ever look and wonder why McDonald's always opens up right across the street from Burger King's and vice versa? It's for that same exact reason, okay? It's the place to go for the thing, okay? And our thing is business education mindset. And the industrial age is over, and having to put in hours and work hard, long hours for a paycheck that doesn't translate always into the blood, sweat, and tears that you put into what you're doing is not the only option anymore. And it's not even, in my opinion, the best option. Now, I'm not knocking anybody who works a job. I'm sure for some people that's a great option. And, I love my people in the service industry. And look, if you've got something that you love to do and you really enjoy doing it, and you're invested in what you do emotionally, then there's nothing wrong with taking a paycheck from somebody. But you don't have to do that. And that's why more and more people are building their businesses online and choosing to start their businesses online. Okay. The key is, if you want to be successful at it, you have to understand what the business is and how to grow yours in the most effective way. And in my estimation, the person is the business. The human being that signs up is the business. It's like Jay-Z says, and maybe even more eloquently put by my boy Paolo and his girl Cassandra. I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man, right? So let me handle my business. And that's the fact. That is the truth. Okay. The person is the business. And that goes for women as well, right? A business woman. I am a business. I am the business. So therefore, as your business, okay? So when you are able to do something simple, like when somebody signs up and find their phone number, and iPass makes it so easy, right? With the Reach program, I mean, it's amazing the power of what you can do and the way you can connect with your people. Pick up the phone and just say, hey, welcome to the team. I'm glad you're here, right? That's it. Basically thanking somebody, saying, man, thanks for joining. It's great to have you here. We're excited. That does wonders, not only for your business, but for that person's business too. And I'm going to tell you, there is a huge area of opportunity in this specific task, right? Fact of the matter is that most people are not doing it, right? And it's like I say every single time on these trainings. If there's 100 people listening to me speak right now, 99 of them are not going to do what I'm saying. Then there's going to be the one person. Then there's going to be that one person. The question is, are you that one person? When I got started, I didn't get a phone call from the person who got me started. And he's ahead of me on the leaderboard right now. Not for long, but I'm just saying, you can have success without doing these things. But do you ultimate maximum amount of success that you can possibly have in your life? See, me, I'm shooting for the stars. And I hope that you're coming with me, right? Because why settle for less? I already said I'm not settling for the traditional workforce. I'm not settling for a job that I'm not 1000% in my life interested in and dedicated and devoted to. But at the same time, I'm here. I have an opportunity. And I'm always asking, how can I push max? Right? How can I push it to the max? When you bring those people in, even if it's for a demonstration, you got to say to yourself, what would the ultimate entrepreneur do? What would the ultimate business person do? I hope you're shooting for millions in your business. What would the millionaire do? Right? And I believe they would connect with that business partner, regardless of what they saw as far as what's reality right now. Oh, I shouldn't connect with that person. Oh, it's only $7. Oh, it's just, they're probably going to quit tomorrow. No, those are the people who don't succeed. Those are the 99%. You need to be the 1%, my friend, and that will actually help you grow your business much faster. And you never know. You have to give these people opportunity. What is the purpose of if you're not going to give them the opportunity? And you have to also realize in reality, many people are skeptical. Many people just don't know, even after getting started, and even after investing only something as little as $7 or $47, right? They're going to be skeptical, right? They're going to be skeptical until they see the thing happen. And the way you can help them, the way you can kind of guide them and be the best kind of sponsor and best person that you can be is to give them everything that you can. And in the beginning, really, you don't need to do anything. You don't need to answer a lot of questions. iPass is great because you can simply guide them to the training, and the training does everything for you. I mean, Chris did an unbelievable job of putting together what I believe is the most amazing system on the internet ever. Okay. So just a simple hello is really all it takes. Hello, thanks for joining the team. Glad to have you here. Welcome aboard. I want to let you know that I'm here for you. And I'll tell you a little added bonus that you can tell people. And if you don't believe it, you need to cultivate your belief for it. Is that I believe in you. Because I do believe in you. The question is, do you believe in yourself? And do you believe that what we're doing here can change the universe one human being at a time? If you don't, you need to cultivate that belief. You need to build that belief. And you need to realize that you will never have success until you're able to cultivate a strong love and belief for all humanity. Okay, that is the key. So if that's where you're stuck, which is, let me tell you, a place where I was stuck for a very long time in my business, then you need to figure that out quick and cultivate that belief. So let's see if we have any questions here right now. Go to the board. All right, we do not have any questions. All right, awesome, awesome. So that's really all I have for you guys tonight. I'm gonna keep this one brief. You guys are busy. You got a lot going on. Just a couple of things that I want to say real quickly about the system and the business. First of all, as always, if you're not plugged into the training, make sure you get plugged into the training. Everything you need to learn to make money is back there in the iPads back office. Also want to say that Nashville is coming up soon. So if you don't know about it, find out about it. Okay, the dates exactly, but you can check in your back office. If you're not already upgraded to your Profit Maximizer, you need to do that right away, and you need to get your tickets to Nashville because it is going to be life-changing, my friend. I promise you that. If you're somebody who's looking for your breakthrough, it's going to happen there, okay? Whether you know it or not, it's going to happen there. So do whatever it takes to get to Nashville, and hopefully I will see you there. So appreciate you as always. Always remember that we do these things on Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? That's 4 p.m. Pacific. So if you're on the West Coast, it's going to be 4 p.m. The Thermonuclear Thursday web training webinar. And invite your teams, add your people, bring them on here. We want to help everybody make as much money as humanly possible with the iPass 2 system. The Supercharge system is awesome. Get in there, get plugged in, and let's go out there and make $1 million this week. All right, everybody. Appreciate you. Love you. And I'll see you next time. Peace.